Why are entrepreneurs more important than ever in today's economy?
Well, we need entrepreneurs because we need to have the churn. We need to have the dynamic churn that provides the creative destruction that puts all of the pieces and all of the ingredients in our economy to work in a more productive manner. Because doing that creates more demand for labor, creates more demand for work.
Hmm.
And uh, it also has a sort of an incalculable, but I think really important impact upon mentality, upon the outlook of even all of society. I mean, part of what's been so remarkable and I dare say exceptional about the USA has been its optimism and its confidence in the future.
Right.
And one of the reasons for this confidence is the idea that, well, there really are these boundless opportunities if you can go and seek them. And this isn't just old kind of like Horatio Alger propaganda
Hmm.
from a bygone era. I mean, people live this every day. And you are an excellent example, and you are not alone. Look at all of our newcomers, all of our migrants who
Hmm.
come to this country and who make something from nothing. It happens every day here
Yeah.
if you want it to.
Well, I wrote a book about it. I wrote a book about it because I was on a panel and there was a Harvard discussion, and this is 6 or 7 years ago, and 50% of millennials said the American dream is no longer available to them, and it just I was like shattered by that statement, and so I wrote a book called The Immigrant Edge, which became a New York Times bestseller, and it wasn't just my story, but it was I went out and interviewed just hundreds of immigrants who had come to this country with nothing and made phenomenal businesses and great fortunes, and then broke it all down into 7 duplicatable principles that anybody could follow, whether you're an immigrant or not. And like I said, I think maybe the thing I'm most proud of is, Mike, I grew up with nothing, so that's easy. I came here with, $92 in my wallet and got in a motorcycle accident and owed a bunch of money, and great. And this is the place to get in a motorcycle accident, right? To come to America. The dynamic for me is my kids grew up in an affluent home. The old man had done well. They traveled well. They've vacation homes and all these types of things. But my kids have the immigrant edge. So it can be taught. These are principles that can be taught and communicated through families. And we've seen that the dynamics of whether church, family, all these different institutions that have become under challenge, the school systems. And so, is it a black page? Are we doomed? Is there a chance? I mean, is there hope? What can we do to turn this thing around?
Of course there's hope. This is the United States of America.
Exactly.
Of course there's hope. And there's a lot of hope. And two things I'd mention, but there's a lot more we could mention.
Sure.
I mean, one is the family. I'm so glad that you pointed to that. I mean, the strong families are just a seed bed of all sorts of great habits for people for their future. That's where you learn about them. You don't have to come from a strong family. It's a great advantage,
Yes.
and we can all thank our parents, when we've had that blessing. We had no reason to deserve, but we got that.
Right.
So family, just being able to speak the truth is kind of an important thing about the importance of family. And faith, you mentioned faith. I mean, faith, values, motivation, outlook, all of those are so tremendously intertwined with results. And the United States, as an exceptional country, as I mentioned, has gone through a number of great awakenings in the past. We don't know when they're going to come. There's no government department that micromanages these. They come up spontaneously by a providence beyond us. And we don't know when the next one of these is going to happen.
Yeah.
But we have it within our society spontaneously, in addition to whatever else our government may do, to bring about the sorts of changes which we need to revitalize our country and to banish this new misery.